Welcome to round 9 of the Squad Striking Amiibo Draft League, as my microphone is actually a little too far back. Let me adjust that real quick. Coming closer, coming closer. Alright, there we go. My microphone should be up close now. How is everyone doing today? We have a rare afternoon broadcast today and maybe tomorrow. Not sure about tomorrow. Tomorrow may or may not happen depending on what's going on, all that, because tomorrow, if we do an afternoon broadcast, it's because I'm going to go to the Pokemon TCG local. Go play, but one of my friends is interested in learning how to play the game, so I might go early instead of my usual time, maybe like an hour early, so I can teach her how to play. We can get her the right sleeves. I got a Lucario deck. It's like pretty easy to play all that for the TCG. I don't use Lucario, but basically you're trying to gather a bunch of cards and all that. But anyways, round 9, 2 of the Squad Striking Amiibo Draft League. I'm gonna go on a whole monologue here because I do want to speed things up a little bit. Thank you for your patience, by the way, for the 15-minute delay. We were just trying to load some Amiibo. That plus, I took a little while trying to actually make the thumbnail. In fact, let's actually showcase that thumbnail real quick. Let me go on to the images real quick. So today's thumbnail, this is the original image for the thumbnail right here, featuring Alistar in the background and 910 up the front. These two pits, 910, the blue pit, is currently 3rd in the league right now in league KOs with 11. Alistar currently leads the rookies, but he is tied with Perspecta in that Rookie of the Year race. But alright, we have a big one here to start things off in the Western Conference. It's going to be the Dark League versus the Bad Opinion Tellers. Both teams are 6-2. The winner will go up to 7-2 and might be on top of the league. Depends whether or not differential the Fabled Fairies get a bigger win or something like that, because the Fabled Fairies are also trying to compete in the Western Conference for a top slot. Let's see. That will be the first game of the afternoon, but we do have 13 more afterwards. It's going to be Dark League at Bots, Buffalo at the Holy Army of Faerghus. We'll see Miami at Dratini Domain, then Boston at the Tax Fraudulents. The Dullin Kings versus Floppy Flamers is going to be a no-mic match. When we come back from that no-mic match, 6-7 will be Toronto Ottawa, the Battle of Canada, followed by Amiibo Engage at Green Bay. The 8 and the 9 will be the Ditto Burritos at Midclass Nation, followed by Chaos Corp at the 456 Squadron. That Chaos Corp 456 game is going to be one of the bigger games we have this afternoon. Match number 10 will be a no-mic between the Fabled Fairies and Michael. Fabled Fairies are also trying to get on top of that Western Conference. They have a head-to-head win over the Dark League, but the Dark League is doing better in the differential department right now. But if the differential ever becomes the same, the Fabled Fairies have that head-to-head, and that head-to-head will help more because that is the next tiebreaker after differential. Then, 4 matches will we come back from the no-mic match. The 2 teams with the longest active win streaks in the Squad Striking Amiibo Draft League right now are JG Wentworth and the Time Zone Squad. Unfortunately, those 2 teams will face each other today. Afterwards, we'll see Carbon Show's team at the KBs, the Novas in Detroit, and to close things off, Your Worst Nightmare versus the Natsuki Lovers. Alright, I'm going to try to make this fast because I want to watch the start of the NFL preseason today. That's why we're starting early. We got a big one in the West to start things off. It is the Dark League versus the Bots. We have Wet Stick, Mr. Boss, Sailor Moon, Ice Shock, and Fight Me versus Eon's Pal, Miyuki, Yuri, Lego Batman, and Biz Clavette. Let's get started. The leadoff game is going to be an interesting one here. Wet Stick. This is going to be Wet Stick's 2nd career leadoff so far in a Squad Striking Amiibo Draft League. As for the Bad Opinion Tellers, formerly known as the Fancy Feet Enthusiasts, life without Greg was going smoothly. But then Eon's Pal has been dropping consecutive leadoff losses. Can he get a bounce back here in the leadoff category? And who will take a significant win here in the West? First damage is going to be from Eon's Power right there, but then a forward smash, that's going to be from Wet Stick. It's 23-36 right now. We see forward smash missing. Up smash is going to land 25-58. It is 30-58 right now, as we are going to see. Back throw, 30-65. Eon's Power going high, but that's to get away from the link because he was stuck at the ledge. But a forward smash right here. Eon's Power going to be off stage against Wet Stick. For most of his young career so far, Wet Stick, this is his 3rd season in the Squad Striking Amiibo Draft League. He had been a closer, primarily for the Cinnabon Splitters, as well as here for the Dark League. Same team, just franchise relocating, rebranding. So this is going to be Wet Stick's 2nd career leadoff. That up smash is going to result in a KO, as Eon's Pal is sent straight towards Wily's castle. Miyuki is going to come out right now. Your worst nightmare was trying to make an aggressive trade offer to get Miyuki from the Bad Opinion Tellers, but the Bad Opinion Tellers declined. It gotta be 114, 115 to 18 right now, as we're gonna see a down special. Wet Stick will be off stage. Wet Stick is gonna come back on right now. It's gonna be 132 to 18. We see down B being shielded, but that down B is gonna KO, as now Mr. Boss will come out for the Dark League. It is 3 to 39, 3 to 56 out of the parry, down B from the Ganondorf into a dash attack. That's going to be a trade of hits, as we see 31 to 90 right now, down B being parried into a down B from the Ganondorf. It is 31 to 105 as a forward tilt will be enough to get rid of Miyuki. So now Yuri comes out. Her and Shiori are trying to compete for the best Zelda in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League right now in terms of total KO count. Both of them enter this round with 10. We will see Shiori in the next game as the Holy Army of Faerghus hosts Buffalo. It is 76 to 40 right now, 76 to 53, 76 to 66 as Yuri is being kicked around. Part of the reason why Yuri and Shiori are on top of the league right now, 1, both are on pace to have career best seasons, and 2, Aerith has not had that much playtime with the Dueling Kings, but it's going to be a 4-2 lead from the Dark League after the Doria gets rid of Yuri. I do expect Aerith to probably take over once she does get enough playtime, but that's going to be 148 already onto Mr. Boss as Lego Batman comes out. Lego Batman and Biz Clavet are going to need to combine for 2 KOs each. If they want to come back and win this game, it's 158 to 33. We're going to see side B being parried. Jab from Mr. Boss. He has 2 KOs so far, and it's only going to be 2 as a forward tilt does it. So Sailor Moon, this is Soy Sauce's Zelda coming out for the Dark League. We're going to see Sailor Moon coming back on. She has 4 KOs in 2 games so far. It's going to be 49 to 61 as Lego Batman is going to get hit by the up smash. 49 to 80 as we are going to see 55. 63 to 80 right now. We wait and we see side B, weak side B. Sailor Moon trying to come back onto the stage. She is going to avoid the up smash, land a forward smash. 76 to 101 and she does not go off stage. It's 79 to 110 and the back throw is going to make it a 1 versus 3 for Biz Clavet. The Dark League is 1 KO away from becoming 7-2 at the midway point to the regular season. It's 101 to 21 as a King Deity. Gordo will be deflected. This King Deity, by the way, as you can see, likes to go for the up special in the ledge. It's not as dramatic as how Terrence does it, but it still works sometimes. It's 128 to 29, going to be 128 to 69, and the up tilt will make it a 1 versus 2. So Ice Shock, the rookie, had the game-winning KO in the last round for the Dark League, will come out right now. It's 0 to 86 as the Dark Samus. This is also trained by Soy Sauce. It is 12 to 112. The Dark Samus tried to go for a downer, but the King Deity was too high right there. 23, 41 to 112. It's going to be Inhale being spat out. We see up smash, going to be 61 to 124 as Biz Clavet forward air to deflect the downer, but that does not get punished right there. That could have been up smash to seal the game. It will not be punished by the rookie. It's 86 to 137 as we see down tilt. Ice Shock off stage. Gonna be 98 to 137 as neutral air. Gonna be the Dark Samus coming back on. King Deity comes back on. Both of them still trying to come on. It's gonna be now a 4 throw here. 98 to 162. Biz Clavet gonna come to the ledge. 98 162 it remains as we see a 4 throw. Ice Shock is struggling to get rid of this King Deity. It's gonna be a down tilt into the up tilt. 126 to 162. We wait and we see the up tilt. It's gonna be a 1 versus 1. So Fight Me comes out as the closer, but this side special right here will not get the job done quite yet. We see the Meta Knight try to go off stage. It is 0 to 181, and that's gonna be enough. Biz Clavet will be KO'd. The Dark League is gonna hang on as they win this game 5 to 4. So let's see. Mr. Boss had 2 KOs in this game. This is going to be only his second game playing here in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We see Sailor Moon with a KO, making it a 1 versus 3 after the Wet Stick leadoff. Biz Clavet tried to bring it back. A 1 versus 3 turns into 1 versus 1, but Fight Me able to get the job done as the Dark League will advance to 7-2 in the regular season standings. Alright, so with this win right here, this does give a little bit of hope for the Fabled Fairies. The Fabled Fairies are 6-2 entering this round. If they can win, they can hang on to the number 2 slot in the Western Conference, as things could open up, as those two could get the opportunity to jump ahead. in terms of the top 3 teams, we've seen Fabled Fairies defeat the Dark League. The Dark League defeat the bots. The bots and the Fabled Fairies don't play each other until round 14, I want to say. Is it round 14? Let's see. No, not round 14. It's round 15. I know they played in a very late round here in the regular season. It is going to be round number... No, that's Dark League versus Fluffy Flamers. As it will be round 16 to the regular season. That's going to be a very important game near the end of the regular season, especially if the Fabled Fairies drop one between now and then. We're only on round 9, and we're talking about a match that doesn't happen for another 7 rounds. But alright, the Fabled Fairies, sorry, not the Fabled Fairies, the Bad Opinion Tellers. Another leadoff loss from Eon's Pal. We'll have to wait and see if this team does make a switch in the leadoff there. I believe Your Worst Nightmare was trying to make an aggressive trade offer to acquire Miyuki because Your Worst Nightmare most likely wants to use Miyuki in the leadoff capacity. Do we see the Bad Opinion Tellers making the switch though on their end, using Miyuki as a leadoff of their own? We're going to have to wait and see what adjustments are made in round 10, as round 10, either tomorrow afternoon or Saturday evening, we're going to see the Bad Opinion Tellers. They are going to be, let's see. Bad Opinion Tellers are going to be... Who are they playing in round 10? Who are they playing in round 10? They play... Trying to find the bots right now, actually. The Bad Opinion Tellers will host the Ditto Burritos. The Ditto Burritos are struggling right now. As for the Dark League are 7-2 right now, best of the West. We're going to see the Dark League in round 10 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. They are going to be playing... Let's see. They will be on the road against the Holy Army of Faerghus. And coming up next, it actually will be the Holy Army of Faerghus, as they are going to be hosting the Buffalo Amiibashers. Let's head straight there. So, this is going to be a cross-conference game right here, as Buffalo is currently 5-3. The Holy Army of Faerghus stands at 4-4, just barely outside the playoff slot. Let's load that roster order for Buffalo real quick. Same roster order as we've seen. The job in the lead-up capacity. Slot number 2 is going to be I Don't Love You as the Buffalo Big Guns. The Buffalo was hanging on without the Big Guns, and Buffalo has been moving upwards since they elevated the Big Guns up. Donker's going to be in slot 4, low in slot 3. Fifth and final slot is going to be the Farm. The Farm has been getting a high volume in KOs in games he has appeared in, but he was not necessary in Buffalo's most recent win. As for the other side, the Holy Army of Faerghus, we do have a small change to the roster order. It's going to be the same starting 5, but in a different rotation. The new leadoff for the Holy Army of Faerghus is going to be John Pickman. That is 1EM's Olimar, who has been struggling so far this regular season. Instead of being benched, he's going to be elevated to that leadoff capacity. Slot number 2, we mentioned the other Zelda, Yuri. Yuri got KO'd by Mr. Bossman in the last game, so that means Shiori could take the advantage in the Zelda lead. We'll see Shiori, 10 KOs so far this regular season, on pace for career best. She's going to be in that slot 2. Slot number 3 is going to be Tobey Maguire, the number 2 man to this Holy Army of Faerghus team. So what does that mean? Slot number 4, the Amiibo, who was in the leadoff for these last 8 rounds, that was going to be Frandy's Byleth Dimitri, 5-3. Pretty solid for a leadoff, but the 3rd overall pick is needed more in the 4th slot, which is where he's going to be. Alright, and that's going to be it for Amiibo being moved around, all that. The closer will remain Jocelyn's Ganondorf Vibin. Let's find that Ganondorf real quick, and let's get started with this second match. But first, I'm going to get a sip of water. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my voice today, something like that. I don't remember having anything crazy. It's just, sometimes it just does that. Maybe it's like allergy or something like that. I need to actually check. But anyways, second match of the afternoon. We're going to have Buffalo versus the Holy Army of Faerghus. More cross-conference action. Actually, this is going to be the first of 4 cross-conference games in a row. So this, up until the first no mic, will be all cross-conference. We have The Job, I Don't Love You, Low, Donkers, and The Farm versus John Pickman, Shiori, Tobey Maguire, Dimitri, and Vibin. This is going to be The Jobs' 3rd season in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, primarily used as a leadoff in those seasons. John Pickman, this is going to be his first career leadoff. first damage is going to be by the job. It's going to be 0 to 37, 0 to 41. Blue Pikmin damage, that's going to get a little bit onto the job. It's going to be 9, 14 to 41, 20 to 41 after the up tilt. It's going to be 20 to 41 as we see John Pikmin. White Pikmin thrown away, but it does come back to him. It's going to be 31 to 60. We see down air. It's going to be 39 to 60 as we see down air from the job. Forward air. John Pikmin is going to be off stage as we see Yellow Pikmin actually landing onto the Falco, but a forward smash will set him to the left. It is 54 to 101, 60 to 101 as it is going to be forward air from the job. 62 to 106. We are going to see the job jumping around, hit body up smash. 79 to 106. Current Pikmin order for this Olimar is going to be yellow, yellow, purple. 79 to 124. Forward air, John Pikmin off stage again to your right. That's going to be double yellows onto the job. And a forward smash from John Pikmin in his first career leadoff. He's going to get that leadoff win, but he is immediately KO'd by I Don't Love You. You know what I do love? The fact that both of my Zeldas are on top of the league right now in terms of their character. Both Yuri and Shiori entered this round with 10 KOs. We're going to see 63 to 23, 85 to 23 as Shiori does have the opportunity to take advantage of the best Zelda so far. If she can get a KO here, 85 to 53 right now as Shiori inhaled, spat out, 85 to 68, 85 to 78 as his King Dedede slowly racking up with some unanswered damage. 85 to 90 now as I Don't Love You takes a percent lead. It's going to be up smash, and I Don't Love You has 2 kills so far against the Holy Army of Faerghus. Tobey Maguire will come out right now. It's going to be 113 to 0. It's going to be forward smash right there. That's going to be revenge KO. 3 versus 3 as Low in a pseudo leadoff situation will come out now. He was used in leadoff capacity earlier this season before the job was elevated up to from number 3 to number 1. It is 0 to 40 right now. We are going to see Fireball 12 to 49 as dash attack will collide. Jab, jab, jab. Forward air right there. And Tobey Maguire, he will come onto the stage as the down smash will not land in a punishment. It is 12 to 86, but big damage here as another down smash 12 to 103. Down air anvil from this zombie. Gotta be 34 to 103 as Tobey Maguire. Side special. He's gonna be off stage. We see him come back on. Interrupted. 34 to 129. Maguire survives at 129 as he tries to mine some iron again. 53 to 140. We will see. Gonna be a down air attempted by Low. 53 140. It remains. Forward smash. Gonna make it 74 to 140 as we see Fireball being avoided. Side B being parried. Forward smash though extended with the crafting table that will hit Low, and gold tools will be available for this zombie. Crackle slash attempted by Low. That is not going to land. It's going to be 94 to 161. Diamond is available for Maguire, but he's not going to use it as he gets KO'd with the down air. Dimitri comes out now for the Holy Army of Faerghus. Out smash. Low will survive. We will see 117, 127. That upper will get the job done. It's been back and forth so far. Dimitri able to get the revenge KO, but here comes Donkers. This is going to be 14 J Masters Ice Climbers, putting 53 unanswered onto Dimitri. Finally responded with a get up attack, 11 to 81. We see Donkers coming towards the middle of the stage. It's going to be 11 to 85. Down tilt, up tilt, no up air. It's going to be neutral air instead into a jab, jab, jab. 46 to 85. 60 to 85 as we see a side special. And Donkers off stage is going to be able to come back on. But it's 83 to 85 as that is 83, 92. Up smash right there. And now it's going to be no answer back from that Ice Climbers. The farm has a 1 versus 2 for Buffalo as a 3rd overall pick. Has 2 KOs so far. It's 37 to 98. Dimitri going to wait. Dimitri down tilt. He's going to get forward tilt. It's going to be 111 to 37. We see get up attack 48 to 111. Forward smash is going to miss from the rookie as we see the farm waiting, landing a forward tilt. Dimitri off to the left right now. He comes back on. It's going to be off smash being punished by a back throw 48 to 135. Dimitri will come back on this time, but a back throw here from the farm. Dimitri thrown off once more. He will come back on again. It's 48 to 160 as the side B will be weak, so Dimitri does survive. At this point, Dimitri is operating on borrowed time, and that borrowed time continues as the up air, he falls out of it into a forward smash. It's 73 to 174 as we see Dimitri waiting, and that side B will get rid of him. So Vibin has the opportunity to win this here for the Holy Army of Faerghus. It's going to be 95 to 6. 95-24, Vibin coming back onto the stage. Jocelyn's Ganondorf has not had many opportunities come out for the Holy Army of Faerghus, and it's going to be 95-48, 95-59. Vibin comes on once more. Side B is going to miss. We see forward smash. Vibin off stage will come back on right here. 95-74, up tilt. Do we see up air? A neutral air instead. Will not be able to get rid of the farm quite yet, just barely, but the up smash! The Holy Army of Faerghus will hang on, and they're gonna win this game 5-4. We see 2 KOs from I Don't Love You, shutting down the Zelda, but Dimitri wakes up as he gets 2 KOs, the 3rd overall pick, able to make it a 1 vs 2, which Vibin is able to hang on and win for the Holy Army of Faerghus. Both teams will exit this round with 5-4 records. And for Buffalo, this loss could be more consequential for them as the East is incredibly crowded. Of course, we're only going to be halfway through the regular season. Buffalo's definitely doing much better than they were last season. We are seeing that actual potential come out sometimes, but Buffalo will see if they make another leadoff change or not, or if the job will continue his job. 2-2 so far since being elevated to replace Lowe. John Pickman, though, he gets his first career leadoff and his first career win in the leadoff capacity. So we'll see what the Holy Army of Faerghus does, as they are 5-4 themselves in the Western Conference. That some questions are starting to be answered early, especially at the top. But alright, when we come back, folks, we're going to have 2 more matches. It's going to be Miami at Dratini Domain, followed by Boston at the Tax Fraudulents. You're watching the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League on the 1 AM channel. Stay tuned for more.
Squad Strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Thank you for your patience. So, during the intermission, what took a little while is I ran out of water. Usually I don't run out of water this quickly after only 2 matches, but since we started a little late, just having a little bit of water here and there, so we have a full thing of water. Should probably not need water until the second no mic match. Anyways, we're gonna have the Miami 69ers versus Dratini Domain, followed by the Boston Brawlers at the Tax Fraudulents. Let's get started here as we have Lil Nas X, Yamcha, Nightquillia, Vengeance, and Gengalzo versus Spike, Power, Ozzy, Double Trouble, and Funko Ford. Despite losing back-to-back games, the Dratini Domain currently occupies the number 6 seed in the West, but there could be some competition underneath them. As for Miami, they currently sit outside a playoff slot right now, hovering around 500. The leadoffs are Lil Nas X versus Spike. So it's going to be first damage, it's going to be a trade, it's going to be 23 to 37, another down smash from Nas X. It's going to put Spike at 43, 43 right now, forward tilt, 23 to 58 as Spike coming back onto the stage right now. It's going to be up smash, 42 to 58 as we will see. Down throw, do we see back air? We do see the back air, but not enough to get rid of Spike quite yet. It's 42, 53 to 76, that Spike ball from Spike will be deflected, 53 to 100 as Spike will come back on, and Spike, side B, no Poison Cloud damage though, onto the Toon Link. A little bit of a miscalculation from this Piranha Plant. It's 53 to 118 and a forward smash. Lil Nas X will get the leadoff win. Power comes out now. Try to get that forward smash right there. It is 53 to 0 as we will see. Down throw, back air, 16 already, 66 to 14. We will see Lil Nas X coming back on. A down special is going to get rid of Lil Nas X right there as Yamcha will come out now for Miami. A down smash out of parry puts Yamcha already at 28. It's going to be forward smash, 41 to 16. Yamcha 4 bars in towards a KO punch. He's 3 bars away now. Going to be 66 to 16 as that is big damage from this Byleth here. But it's going to be 66, 72. KO punch is available, but he will be denied. Power has 2 KOs for the Dratini Domain. 6-7. That's what Power's at right now. It's going to be 13-6-7, 20, 33-6-7 as we see Nightquillia, the Young Link coming out right now. 33 to 78. We see down throw into up air. 33 to 106 as we will see Power, neutral air. But it's going to be jab right here. 34 to 117. The Milk Drink into the Boomerang. We will see down tilt into neutral air. 47 to 126. Down tilt. Up smash will not land there quite yet. I don't think it would have killed at that early percent though, as we see down tilt missing actually from the Byleth right there. That punish will be missed. It's 56 to 160, 63 160. We see Power still alive at this percent, but the up smash will get rid of the Byleth. Here comes Ozzy for Dratini Domain. It is 82 to 0 as that is yellow. Now the blue will miss, but it's still going to be yellow Pikmin damage. That's going to send this Young Link to 117 as we see him off stage. He's going to come back on. 123 to 0. Forward smash will miss. Up B into up air. It's going to be 123 to 29. 36. But the fairy, that's going to be 123 to 36. And a forward smash there will not get rid of the Young Link yet. It's going to be going high. Does not get punished right there. 139 to 36. And a forward smash will still not get the job done. It's 158 to 36 as we will see a little bit offstage antics. 156 to 58. It's 158 to 53 right now as we see going to be Ozzy. Side B's all going to be shielded. Current Pikmin order is the non-binary colors. It is 158 to 82 and that's going to be white Pikmin into a purple forward smash. It's going to be Vengeance coming out now for Miami. It's 19 to 82. But Vengeance already taking some good damage right there. Already at 52. 73. We will see Ozzy. Going to be 73 to 89. Dash attack. Going to make it 73 to 103. We see the Lucario. He will not get anything right there. It's just going to be a back throw. We see off stage, but nothing from the off stage yet. 73 to 120. This Lucario leads Miami in KOs with 9 so far. 73 to 134. We see Vengeance come back onto the stage, taking some Pikmin damage there. That was a white Pikmin. Good decision to stay on the ledge for a little while in order to avoid the damage, but he's going to be a KO right there. And Gengalzo has a 1 versus 3. Let's make it 1 versus 2. Double Trouble comes out right now. It's going to be 1 versus 2, but Gengalzo still needs to find 2 more KOs if they want to win it for Miami. Forward tilt out of that parry is going to miss, going to be 32 to 28, about halfway towards building up Arsene right now. He's going to need multiple Arsenes. He wants to come back and wins this game, but a forward smash will trigger Arsene at 78, and Galzo will come back on right now, 80 to 45. Keep in mind, there is still, never mind, double trouble with the dash attack. Will get rid of Galzo as Dratini Domain will bounce back with a win, 5 to 3. So we see Lil Nas X with that leadoff win, Power with 2 KOs, Aussie with 2 more KOs, and Double Trouble with the game-winning dash attack to seal the deal. Lil Nas X, Nyquilla, Galzo are the only amiibo for Miami to get a KO. Yamcha and Vengeance are shut down. And Funko Forward is not needed for this victory for Dratini Domain. So that's going to set the domain at 5 and 4. So that should allow them to maybe hold on towards that number 6 slot in the halfway point of the regular season. We'll just have to wait and see. Alright, coming up next, let's head straight there right now. The Boston Brawlers versus the Tax Fraudulents. So, here's a funny little 1AM story. How do I say it? How to say it? I told the Soul Man that he should bench the Cone Zone in favor of Soul Bufo in the leadoff game. He doesn't see the message until after the roster cut deadline, which means he can't actually make that roster order change, and he doesn't submit anything. Well, here's the funny thing about Cone Zone in this game. Cone Zone popped up for 2 KOs in the leadoff slot. He has 3 KOs so far this regular season, 3 in the last 2 rounds after starting off 0 and 7 in the leadoff category. Yummer's got to be at that number 2 slot right there. We see Fipsch in number 3. Number 4 should still be gonna be the Ganondorf, Vin Diesel. 5th and finally for the Boston Brawlers, we are gonna see DDD Destroyer. That is Ruffles' rookie King DDD. As for the Tax Fraudulent, they are currently 1 slot out towards a playoff slot in the West. They might be 2 slots out actually, because I think it's them, Holy Army. I think it's Dratini, Holy Army, and then them. Freak Finale gonna be the first 2 again as Molly, rookie, gonna be in slot 3 for the Tax Fraudulent team. In slot number 4, let's find them real quick. It is going to be Soy Sauce's Chaos King. That's gonna be the King Deity. He was the 2nd overall pick back in the season 4 draft. Been here the entire time, with even back in the Critical Crasher days. But here he comes. 5th and finally, this might come as a shocker to you, but Byleth as a whole, the highest number of KOs that a single Byleth has is 8. One of those 2 amiibo is Farmed, which that makes some sense. Farmed going to be leading in the Byleth category. Let's know that Byleth, its character, has been slightly struggling this season. But the other Byleth is my own Byleth, Informer. He sucks. I'm dead serious. He sucks. And he's on pace to have a career best season. Because keep in mind, last season with the Critical Crashers, he was blowing 1 versus 2 leads, even 1 versus 1s, as Informer was having his career worst regular season, but now he's on pace to have a career best. We have match number 4, the Boston Brawlers versus the Tax Fraudulent. It is Cone Zone, Yummers, Fipsch, Vin Diesel, and DD Destroyer versus Freak, Finale, Molly, Chaos King, and Informer. This is going to be a fun one right here, as Boston has won back-to-back games to get themselves up to a 3-5 record. One more win, and all of a sudden, they're a game under 500. If any team could bounce back in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, I would put my faith in Buffalo, but not Buffalo, but Boston. They play Buffalo in the next round actually. Gonna be 45 to 26, as that was a critical down smash from Freak there. It is 73 and a forward smash. That's gonna shut down the Cone Zone. So Yummers will come out now for Boston. It's gonna be 0 to 26 as Freak. He gets one of those Freak finishes we're known to, but it is one without that down air. It is 14 to 64. Yummers, both of these amiibo have been in the league ever since season 1. Yummers started his career off with the dynamic duo, now known as Dublin Kings. That's going to be Yummers with KO on Freak. Freak started his career with the Ditto Burritos, back-to-back finals appearances, but no championship ring. It is going to be Side B from Finale, 46 to 0, as we are going to see Side B once again. That's going to be a weird angle, but Yummers will get around that back air, 53 to 0. Jab, jab, jab. Going to put Finale at 11. Side B will be shielded. Down smash will miss, 65, 74, 211. It's going to be off smash, but a neutral air. Yummer's gonna be off stage, and that neutral air will launch him back onto the stage actually. Dash attack, 93 to 48. We will see down tilt. After the down tilt, it's gonna be neutral B missing. 99 into 115 to 58. We see Yummers coming back onto the stage, but the neutral air, that's gonna shut him down. So Phipps comes out right now for the Boston Brawlers. They are down 1 amiibo, and they've been playing from behind since Cone Zone was KO'd. It is 25 to 58 as this Meta Knight trying to go for side Bs. That one is going to interrupt a forward smash. It is 42 to 60, 42-67, 42-83. We see forward air, and Phipps is able to get rid of the Meta Knight, make it a 3 versus 3 as now Molly comes out for the attacks Fraudulents. It is 6-7, 86, and Phipps is going to be killed right there from the forward smash, so Vin Diesel will come out just when Boston got a break. They fall behind again. It's going to be 10 to 18 as Doria will be spot dodged. 23, 32, 43 to 18 as Molly already has 57 onto Vin Diesel. Neutral B will be jumped over with that limit break. It is 57 to 34. We see Doria missing right there. Forward smash. Vin Diesel will be off stage. Neutral B will miss. He will come back onto the stage. Neutral B, we 87 to 49. Molly going to wait. Molly with the up tilt into a taunt, followed by parrying the Doria into the up smash. 112 to 49. Back air 128-49. Vin Diesel won't come back onto the stage. It's 128-72, and Molly goes for an up B instead with that limit break into a forward smash. 2 KOs from the rookie makes it a 1 versus 3 for the Boston Brawlers as D Destroyer needs to find 3 KOs somehow. It is 26 to 85, 26 to 98. We're gonna see forward tilt out of that parry. Gordo is going to miss. 26 to 100 as Molly is almost there towards a 3rd limit break. Can he get one? 39 to 123. Sorry, 113 only actually. 124, and it is gonna be the limit break again into up B. 64, 81 to 124. So Molly has had 3 limit breaks so far as he's trying to get a hat trick here, and he will get the hat trick. The Tax Fraudulents will snap the 2-game streak of the Boston Brawlers as they're gonna win this one 5-2. Boston started playing from behind when Cone Zone got KO'd, and they started falling even further behind when Molly got the game-winning hat trick for the Tax Fraudulents. Boston is going to fall down to 3 and 6 at the midpoint of the regular season. I believe that's where they were last season too, where Boston would finish, I believe, 7 and 10 last year. We'll see what Boston does due to adjust their roster as only Yummers and Phipps are able to get KOs here. As for the Tax Fraudulents, a hat trick from the rookie Molly, the game winner too, as Mogman's own Cloud will get it for the Tax Fraudulents. That's going to be a big win if they want to catch up with some other teams in terms of the Western Conference standing, such as Holy Army of Faerghus and Dratini Domain. But alright, that's going to elevate the Tax Fraudulents up to 5 and 4. Both of these franchises here have never been to the playoffs, but maybe one of these two can change their fates. Alright, coming up next, it is going to be a no mic match. So there is no microphone. Instead, we're going to see the Dullen Kings versus the Floppy Flamers.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. For the first no mic match of the afternoon, we're going to have the Dullen Kings versus the Floppy Flamers. The Floppy Flamers currently reside near the bottom of the Western Conference right now, as they have Bong, Memories, Hero Sword, Mrs. Biden, and Fail Not. They host the Dullen Kings, who I believe they're on a 3-game win streak as well, alongside the timeslots squad and JG Wentworth. Those other two teams face each other later today, but a 3-game win streak from the Dullen Kings. They currently occupy a playoff slot with a 5-3 record. It's gonna be Tifa, Kenjaku, Rice, Aerith, and Tenten. They are the road team, but let's get started here. This is going to be a no mic match, unfortunately, so unfortunately no commentary from yours truly. When we come back, the next 2 games afterwards will be Toronto versus Ottawa, Battle of Canada, followed by Amiibo Engage at Green Bay. This is a no mic match with the leadoffs being Tifa versus Bong.
Three, two, one, go!
There are going to be so many things we need to talk about this game real quick, but the Dublin Kings, they are going to win this 5-4 in a thriller, as it was not just your beautiful back and forth, but it was back and forth and back and forth. Let's start with the leadoff, as Tifa gets 2 KOs in the leadoff slot. Hero Sword gets 2 KOs to even it up, including that nasty spike on Kenjaku. Rice Nightmares is King Dedede, 2 KOs from him to make it a 1 vs 2 as Faerghus faces off against his former team, the Dublin Kings. He's able to get rid of Rice, he gets rid of Aerith, making it a 1 vs 1 as now he faces his replacement Tenten. But Tenten is able to foil the comeback with a down air on stage to make it a game-winning KO for the Dublin Kings. As now they have won 4 in a row. And yeah, unfortunately, I really do wish I had made this a microphone match, because that would have been absolute Cinnabon. That's one thing too. Okay, so being serious talk. When we get to the halfway point of the regular season, I'm thinking the reason why I have the no mic matches. Okay, hear me out. The reason why I have the no mic matches is so I can rest my voice and all that. But hear me out and get water. But if I'm doing longer intermissions already, so I can do back-to-back matches, what's the point of having the no mics and the longer intermissions at the same time? Wouldn't it make sense just to have the longer intermissions to just like grab water during some intermissions? I feel like that would be a better choice. So next round I might I plan to phase out the no mic matches, so we'll go back to having every match commentated. We'll just stick to having those back-to-backs with slightly longer breaks. But alright, and this is one of the reasons why I did want to phase out the no mic matches. Unfortunately, absolute cinema, as 4 different Amiibo get 2 KOs each, a rare instance which does not get broadcasted on the commentary. If y'all do want to like be a bit transformative and commentate the games on your own, all that, I am recording some of these rounds this season without commentary, all that, like on a separate channel. I'll need to separate the audio visual file on that on a different editor. But alright, let's head to the next 2 matches when we come back from this break as well. Toronto versus Ottawa, followed by Amiibo Engage at Green Bay. We'll see you in a minute, folks.
Squad strike. Pokemon Trainer.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We do apologize for a small delay. I realized halfway through loading the rosters that I picked the wrong stage. I accidentally loaded this on Toronto's home stage when this game is supposed to take place in Ottawa. Anyways, welcome to the one and only, barring playoff match, Battle of Canada. It's gonna be Flazer Draw, Silly, Nezuko, Mordes, and Sigurd for a 2-6 Toronto team versus Taste, Sauron, Papaya, Seraphim, and IHOP for Ottawa. So, entering this round, Papaya leads the league in KOs with 14 so far. He is currently on pace to break the record set by CyberSands in the previous season. CyberSands had 27 KOs this season. Papaya not even halfway done with the regular season, and he's more than halfway towards breaking that record. Let's see what he can do against two former MVPs. It is a shame that Toronto does not face Detroit this regular season, because that would have been two more MVPs, so this is going to be the only MVP exposure that Papaya gets this upcoming season. Flazer Draw versus Taste will be the leadoffs. See, look there, Ottawa. That is going to be the correct home stage. It's going to be 18, 35-10 as the Ivysaur takes a down special, switches to the Charizard immediately, and a flare splits off stage. We'll get some damage onto Taste. It is 6-7-30, forward tilt, down tilt. Charizard's still going to be out there. It's going to be 101-30 as this Charizard is being severely outdamaged, but a down air right there. It doesn't matter. Flazer Draw will get the leadoff win for Toronto as Sauron comes out now for Ottawa. It is 113-25, and that is going to be 119 forward tilt. That's a punish, and now here comes the season 2 MVP Silly. It is 0-47, 0-60. It's going to be a snap. It's going to be 10-60. Sauron currently leads all Sephiroths in KOs right now, 22-75, as we are going to see the Sephiroth. It's going to be forward tilt, not landing quite yet. 39-85. The wing is going to be active for Sauron as he does go high to get damage onto Silly. We see Red Fireball does not do anything. 65-98. It is going to be. We wait and we see up smash getting rid of Sauron. We will see Papaya come out now for Ottawa. He leads the league with 14 KOs so far. Spike Ball is going to be hitting after the jab. 106-16. The Mithra make it KO number 15 for Papaya near the halfway point of the regular season. Nezuko, who once held the record for most KOs in a single season, but back then it was only 23. It is going to be 37-47-44. Spike Ball will not. It will land actually onto Nezuko. The little bit of lagging afterwards, but down throw, back air. Papaya will not survive it, so he's only going to have 15 KOs, but this Piranha Plant is doing something special this season. He is on pace to have 30 KOs in the regular season. But Ottawa, they are behind in this match against Toronto right now. Nezuko at 118, and that up smash is going to make it a 2 versus 2. So Seraphim is going to even things right now. Mordes will come out now for Toronto. 2-53 right now, 2-68. Mordes with the down B into down B. Forward smash though from Seraphim, 23-80. Seraphim is going to land a forward air, but forward smash will be interrupted by down special. It is 30-92. He gets up. That's a blurring blade. 41-107. We see Seraphim trying to come back onto the stage. Up throw, up smash not going to land. Blurring blade interrupted by a forward smash. We see down special, 72. Down B again, and this is going to be a 1 versus 2 for IHOP. Up air will not get rid of Mordes quite yet. Neither will a down smash. It's 119-0. Mordes will return back onto the stage as IHOP remains on damage. 132, 133-0 right now. We will see forward tilt. Mordes being launched to the right. It's going to be down special. That's going to be 18% onto IHOP, but the down tilt still not enough to get rid of this Mii sword fighter, but the down tilt will do it. It's going to be a 1 versus 1 as Sigurd comes out now for Toronto. It's 9-24. Forward smash. IHOP at 46. Can Toronto Toronto get the big upset win against Ottawa here, win back-to-back games. It's 25-66. Neutral air, IHOP off stage. It's 25-84. We see up tilt. It's 32-44-97, and a forward smash there. IHOP will be off stage at 111. Forward air to counter anything the Link could do. Back throw. Sigurd off stage now. Gordo is going to miss as we see forward smash being shielded. Shield, down smash actually. 92-111. We see on the left side of the stage, Sigurd coming back up right now. It's going to be up throw. 92-134. The bomb, it's going to be forward tilt now. Forward smash will miss from IHOP right there. It's going to be a forward throw out of the parry. 119-134. Sigurd trying to come back onto the stage. He will come back on. Down smash will miss though after the miss down tilt. It's 132-134. But the up smash! Toronto is going to win back-to-back games as they will upset Ottawa 5-4. What a thriller. And this is going to be some beautiful back and forth action too, as everyone except Taste gets 1 KO each. Alright, but Toronto is going to win back-to-back games. They're going to be 3-6 at the mid-season point. Keep in mind, Toronto at this point of the regular season last year, they were hovering somewhere around here as honestly, Toronto's season has more or less been somewhat identical to what things have been last season. They did absolutely horrible. Toronto went on a streak where they won a couple of games, but then at round 11 they fell down to 3-8. So we'll see what Toronto does this regular season. Of course, after round 11, that is when things start to elevate for them. They do have a much better leadoff compared to this point of the regular season last season, but that was around the time when they made a pivot over to Linnes. But Flazer Draw in that leadoff capacity, shutting down the best leadoff of this past season, Taste. He's been doing a little bit inconsistent so far, as the best leadoff so far this regular season are currently belonging to Greg and Ditto. But alright, coming up next, after Toronto gets his upset win against Ottawa, we are going to see Amiibo Engage versus Green Bay. Alright, let's go to Green Bay's home stage real quick. Battlefield of Lilac Cruise. Actually, now I think about it, I think I went to Green Bay's home stage on accident. We will start with Amiibo Engage's rosters. We are going to see Psylocke in that first slot. She has been doing solid to lead off for this team. Dr. Crockpot in slot number 2. Slot 3 is going to belong to Reigenleaf. In the 4th slot, the rookie, Citron, gonna be over there. But 5th and finally shall be Mercury for Amiibo Engage. I don't know how, but Mercury had blown a 1 versus 1 against Nachos in the previous round. Sorry, not Nachos. She blew a 1 versus 1 against the 456 Squadron's Tri-Power, actually. We thought she had it in the bag to get that closing win, but ultimately Tri-Power was able to break through and win, so Amiibo Engage trying to find a bounce back here. Pink Furby, Bud Knight will be the first 2 for Green Bay today. Gotta load the last 3, as in slot number 3, it should be the Link I want to say. So where is he? White Cheese, Link Quadruple X. In the number 4 slot, going to be for Green Bay, it should be DeBuffalo's Mennonite Hola Amigo. Let's find Hola Amigo real quick, as that is way too far in the alphabet. Let's see, DeBuffalo, Mennonite Hola Amigo. 5th and finally for Green Bay, we are going to see B-Fans Little Mac MacBook. Let's find that MacBook real quick. This is going to be unless he does get benched at some point, this should be the first season where MacBook plays a full season. Season 3 played the second half of the regular season. Season 4, it was the first half only. In Season 5, did not play an entire season, but here in Season 6, he's played every single game so far, but he's not on par with that Season 3, Season 4 pace. But of course, things could always speed up. Leadoffs here are going to be Psylocke versus Pink Furby. Pink Furby has not been doing too well lately. Psylocke has been doing something solid, so I'd say the advantage does go to Psylocke, but we do have 2 different low tiers in the leadoff slots once more. We see down smash from Psylocke. That's going to be first damage right there. It's going to be 0 to 18, 0 to 36. Forward smash. Pink Furby already going to be at 54. Down smash is going to land, but that was over the stage, so Pink Furby is alive. Jab, jab, jab. Pink Furby at 84. She's going to go high right there, as we are going to see down smash. It's gonna miss. First little bit of damage here coming from Pink Furby. It's 21 to 94. We will see forward tilt. Sorry, not the forward tilt, but the pound actually. And Psylocke gonna be at 52. We see the neutral air. Psylocke off stage at 64. Comes back on. It's gonna be jab, jab, jab. We see 64 to 107. And the Bayonetta with the forward smash going the other way will get the leadoff win against Pink Furby. The leadoff woes continue for Green Bay as Bud Knight will come out now for this team. That was a mistake right there from Psylocke. She tried to witch time the forward smash, but because of the bad timing, mistimed it as well as her recovery. It is 18 to 16 right now. We see Dr. Crockpot trying to come back onto the stage. Down throw, down air, up throw into up air. It's 18 to 73 after that double string of double combos. And that is going to be a forward smash, which does miss in the punishment game. Crockpot had mistimed it right there. 30 to 80 as we see pills in the down B. That's going to be a pill. That's going to be up next. Going to be up smash here in just a little bit of second. No, a downer instead from Bud Knight. 36 to 86. 48 to 86 as we are going to see neutral B. After the neutral B, we wait as we see forward tilt. 48 to 105. Crockpot try to go for a downer on stage. Does not land anything. 68 to 105. We see on the right side of the stage. Down tilt towards the middle. Now to the left after the down special. 91 to 105 as down B. Crockpot to the right. It's going to be a forward smash from Crockpot. And he's going to get a KO here against Green Bay. We see White Cheese's Link coming out now for this team. After a back throw. Oh no, he's gonna self-destruct before I can even start talking. Dr. Crockpot with only one KO is self-destructing against Green Bay. Ryan Leaf will come out right now. It is 9 to 64 as we see a Crom coming on right now. Forward smash. Quad X off stage, gonna be 87. We see a little bit of up B, gonna be minor shenanigans there. Up smash out of that up B. It's 34 to 104 as we see forward smash from Ryan Leaf. This rookie Crom has been stellar so far for Amiibo Engage. Both rookies have, in fact. It's 48, 64 to 0 as Ola Amigo comes out right now. If this Crom were to be KO'd by offstage antics, he still has one final tool, that up B. He might not survive, but he could probably take out his opponent with it. We already saw that in the previous round against the 456 Squadron Starlight. It is 79 to 37. Crom will come back this time though. 86-47. Yeah, do that. 86-47. 86-64 right now as we're going to see down smash. We see down tilt. 86-75. Forward tilt. Ola Amigo off stage. Going to be 86 to 90 as we see Amigo coming back on. He's going to go high and he will be punished with the off smash. And that is going to be a 1 versus 3 for Amiibo Engage. It's 112 to 0. MacBook comes out now for Green Bay. He needs to get 3 KOs, and he has not been able to get multi-KOs. There's the first one right there. Citron will come out right now. 0 to 0, as we will see forward tilt. Forward tilt missing. Up throw. Levin Sword is not ready quite yet for Citron, as we're going to see up smash with the bronze. There we go. Levin Sword is ready after the arc fire. 15 to 41. Down B will miss from the Meta Knight. Sorry, not Meta Knight, but the Little Mac. It is 15 to 52. We will see forward smash being shielded. Big shield damage there, but a jab, jab, jab from Citron as the KO punch is starting to develop a little prematurely. Citron is only at 15, so this is just going to be for some damage, and it's going to miss actually because of the up smash from Citron, interrupting that KO punch. It's 39 to 91 as 11 Sword is temporarily out of order. 39 to 98. 11 Sword should be building up slowly. Arc Fire will be parried, but not every single hit, so MacBook will still be launched. It's going to be a down smash, and Amiibo Engage will get a bounce back win as they're going to win this one 5 to 3. We see Psylocke with that leadoff win. We see Dr. Crockpot 1 KO, but then the self-destruct Ryan Leaf elevating the team with 2 KOs here against Green Bay. That was able to get rid of both the Quad X and Ola Amigo. Citron able to get the game winner as Amiibo Engage. They're going to win this one 5 to 3. I believe the record now should be 5 and 4. What a pretty fun game. I'm going to need to get a sip of water for that real quick. Get some water too. Stay hydrated. Do you know how hot it is in the summer right now? It's like crazy, crazy hot. I probably even should be live streaming right now. Honestly, let's go nomadic during the summer. We can avoid the heat, all that. I mean, some of y'all still got to deal with humidity and stuff, but I mean, let's go nomadic during the summer. Let's go like Arby's or Burger King, some other fast food restaurant like 3 in the morning. That's gonna be our like a lunchtime or something. I don't know. That's probably how we're gonna have to beat the Heat in like 10-20 years. But alright, coming up next, we're gonna see 2 more matches. We're halfway done with round number 9 for now. We're gonna see when we come back from the break the Ditto Burritos at Mid-Class Nation, followed by the Chaos Corp at 456 Squadron. You're watching the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League on the 1AM channel. Stay tuned for more.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be matches 8 and 9 to the regular season. Round 9 of the regular season. Let me close my door real quick. Let's do that real quick. Alright, I'll be back in a sec. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. I actually forgot to load the 3 bill for the road team of the home team of the next game. Because after this, after we had the Ditto Burritos at Mid-Class Nation, afterwards we are going to see the Chaos Corp at the 456 Squadron. But for this match right here, we have Ditto, Nom, Mementos, Leeya, and Leeya, as multiple starters have been swapped out for the Ditto Burritos. They currently sit at, I want to say, 3 and 5. So the Ditto Burritos, who have never missed the playoffs ever in franchise history, they need to get something going. If they can't get something going, the Ditto Burritos are at risk for missing the playoffs for the first time in franchise history. Let me find Upset Sesame Sword Fighter Cyber Stance for the other match real quick. As for Mid-Class Nation, I want to say they're also standing at around 3 and 5 right now in the Western Conference. I will say, if you're 3 and 5 right now, in my opinion, it is going to be much easier to make it to the playoffs if you're 3 and 5 in the Western Conference compared to if you're 3 and 5, in the Eastern. Yeah, it's going to be much easier to be 3 and 5 in the Western Conference than it is to be 3 and 5 in the Eastern Conference. I will say that. So, record means completely different things if you're in a different conference. I definitely think the East is going to be a conference where we're going to see a 10-win team miss the playoffs, while in the West, 9 and 9 will most certainly get you in. Anyways, we have Ditto, Nom, Mementos, Leeya, and Leeya versus Headstrong, Aegis/, Spooky, Urchfu, and Nemesis. After this match, we have the Chaos Corp at the 456 Squadron. Let's talk about leadoffs real quick. Ditto is one of the best leadoffs again this regular season, 7 and 1 in that category. Headstrong, he's doing pretty solid so far, so let's see what happens here. You ever forget that you can just put any song on Final Destination or Battlefield? Let's do some Mute City, because the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League does not have any F0 stages actively used right now. It is 60 to 10 as we see the Olimar throwing the white Pikmin away. It's 60 to 16. That could potentially give Ditto a chance to catch up, but he's off stage already at 75. It's 75 to 16 as we see Ditto. He's being bullied around by this Olimar actually. 101 to 16. Ditto will come back on, but of course, he will be KO'd by the up smash. Ditto will suffer his second leadoff loss of the regular season. Nom, the rookie, comes out for the Burritos. It is 31 to 26 as they are falling behind against this Olimar leadoff. Forward tilt, up air, 57-78, 47-58, 61-58, 61-72, as we are going to see up next. It is going to be up smash. That will not get rid of Headstrong quite yet as we wait. We will see forward tilt, 71 to 101. It's going to be up air, 87-101, 96-103. Afterwards, we are going to see it will be no smash attack yet from the Piranha Plant. Instead, it's going to be one coming from the Olimar, 114 to 103. We see forward tilt, we see forward air. Afterwards, it is going to be 114 to 121. We see going to be a back throw, 130 to 134. Nothing quite yet. And the back throw, Headstrong is going to get 2 KOs in the leadoff position for Mid-Class Nation. Mementos comes out immediately, getting a revenge KO. It is 0 to 0, but a 4 to 3 lead for the Mid-Class Nation against the defending champions. Aegis going to be taking 57 damage right here against Mementos. We're going to see side B miss right there. Side B miss again. It's going to be down smash, down tilt. It's going to be up smash missing though. Up smash will land this time. 66 to 57. We see Mementos. He is going to jump above that. He will not. Does not go for a down air though. 76 to 75. We see Mementos. Side B will connect, and that will not get rid of Aegis quite yet as he is trying to get his second KO in his first start since being benched. We see up smash missing right there. 100 to 111. Mementos hit by side B, and he is gonna fall short. It's a 4 to 2 lead for the Mid-Class Nation, but with Leeya and Leeya, it's going to be the deepest that Leeya has ever started in a regular season roster. She has usually been in the number 2 slot in her young career. Side B will miss because of Mementos up B, but a forward air will make this a 2 versus 3. Spooky is going to come out now for the Mid-Class Nation. Jab, 20 to 11. We see side B missing from the Meta Knight, punished with a forward smash, 20 to 33. Down smash, Spooky already at 63, and a down special. That's going to be 2 KOs from Leeya. The Ditto Burritos are going to even it up. Urchfu will come out right now. It's 30-0. We see a jab, jab, jab. Urshifu at 11. This is a brand new ball game as it's 30-21, 30-35. We are going to see forward smash being shielded. Side B, Urshifu at 49, Urshifu at 68. Bleh is going to wait. It's 30-68 right now. We will see down tilt. It's going to be down throw now from Urshifu, 39-68. Down tilt, up air. That's one up air so far. No second up air. Instead, it's going to be 39-107. Urshifu trying to come back onto the stage, 51-107. We will see jab, jab, jab. Urshifu at 119 as Bleh is trying to get a hat trick here. Forward tilt, Urshifu off stage, and he is gonna come back to the stage with a side B. Forward tilt to the right now, 51-146 as we see side B number 2 being used. It's gonna be a back throw here from Bleh, 51-159. We will see Urshifu trying to come back onto the stage. It is going to be back throw once more. Urshifu at 166, still alive but trying to hang on as down tilt. Do we see up air? No up air quite yet. Instead, it's going to be a side B, which does in fact miss. It's going to be 60-70-176, and a forward smash. Bleh is going to be at 88, and it's going to be a 1 versus 2 for the Ditto Burritos. Leeya will come out right now. It's a 1 versus 2 for the Burritos. Urshifu still alive at 193, 199, but the dash attack is going to make this a 1 versus 1. So it comes down to Leeya versus Nemesis. It is 60-23, 60-46 after the up smash, but a neutral air. Leeya at 82, and the up smash. The mid-class nation is gonna hang on as they win this game 5-4. A 4-2 comeback turns into 1 versus 1. Bleh gets 2 KOs but falls short of the hat trick as Urshifu. That KO from Urshifu could have been the difference. How much damage would Bleh have been able to get had she gotten a hat trick and Nemesis coming out first? I think the game goes the other way if Urshifu does not turn it right there. Even though only 1 KO from him, I think that's what saves it here for the mid-class nation. Headstrong got 2 KOs in the leadoff slot. Ditto suffers his second leadoff loss of the regular season, but the Ditto Burritos now lose their 6th of the regular season. They are down to 3-6. They're going to have to make another roster adjustment or some sort of thing if they want to try to find a way to get it together. Because, as mentioned, the Ditto Burritos have never missed the playoffs in franchise history, but keep in mind, around this point of time last season, this is when the Ditto Burritos also got super warm and won 10 games in a row. Of course, if they try to get warm in the next round, it would only have to be 9 in a row as there's only 9 rounds left to the regular season. But we'll see what the Ditto Burritos do in fact do. Anything could happen. We could see this team go on a magical run, a magical surge, but we're just going to have to wait and see. Coming up next will be the Chaos Corp versus the 456 Squadron. Let's load 456 home stage real quick. It is going to be, we will see on the left, it is going to be the Chaos Corp. Let's start with their leadoff. Nightmares' Olimar Knapsack. This Olimar, I don't think he has the best record, but he does have a high volume of KOs in the leadoffs. He does win. We'll see Malpractice in slot 2. Slot 3 belongs to Penumbra. Slot 4 is going to be Nightmare Sword. And the 5th and final amiibo, the closer for the Chaos Corp, is going to be Nemesis. Alright. On the other side, it is going to be the 456 Squadron, featuring the reigning MVP Cyber Sands, Captain Fun Size. He does a similar job to Knapsack. He doesn't get as many leadoff wins as most Olimars, but unlike Knapsack, well, Knapsack this season has been like that. Captain Fun Size normally, he doesn't get as many KOs, but when he does, he can go crazy. He is the first and only leadoff to have 4 KOs in that leadoff capacity. That happened against Your Worst Nightmare a couple nights ago. We're going to see in slot number 4, that is going to be MLO's King Deity. That will be AMC Hammer. So let's find AMC Hammer real quick. Here he comes. Here he is. Alrighty. 5th and finally, we're going to see, it's going to be MLL 456's Ganondorf Tri-Power. The 456 Squadron looked like they were going to lose one to Amiibo engaged in the previous round, but Tri-Power was able to outperform Mercury, one of the best closers in the league, and got the game winner by outdamaging Mercury near the end. Oh, whoops, that is the wrong... Wait, that is the wrong Ganondorf altogether. That is Nemesis from Mid-Class Nation. Whoops. Nemesis, you already played. You got a game winner against the Ditto Burritos. My apologies, folks. we were going to see Nightmare's King Deity Nachos in that 5th and final slot for Chaos Corp. But first, let me load that first. So Chaos Corp, this is the correct amiibo. On the other side, the 456 Squadron, they are your home team. We will see an MLL 456 Ganondorf, but it is not going to be Nemesis. No, it's going to be the rookie Tri-Power. Alright, 2 of the top 4 teams from last season, both currently standing near your playoff position. We have Knapsack, Malpractice, Penumbra, Nightmare Sword, and Nachos for the Chaos Corp against Captain Funsize, Cybersand, Starlight, MC Hammer, and Tri-Power for the Squadron. Both teams enter 5 and 3, and both Olimars are capable of going crazy even after their leadoff win. It's going to be a fun one as, ladies and gentlemen, we have a Pikmin auction. Welcome folks, my name is 1AM. I'm going to be in charge of trying to keep track of the bids. On the left, we have Knapsack, and on the right, we have Captain Funsize. Knapsack, raise your hand, he's going to be the one in gray. Captain Funsize is going to be green. Starting bid is going to be 0. It's going to be 213 right now. 2, 5, 7, 7, 10, 49 already. Captain Funsize already at 49. 31, 49, 40, 49. We're going to see 40 to 60. We see down smash. 40 to 74. It's going to be a footstool. 40, 74. It still remains. We're going to see up next 40 to 82 after the up air. Off smash is going to be from Knapsack. It's going to be white Pikmin damage. 68 to 83. 82, 87 right now. 92, 98, 98 to 87. 99 right now. We're going to see 99 to 92. Funsize trying to come back onto the stage. 99 to 102 at the down air from Knapsack. It's going to be a forward smash. 99 to 118. It's not quite sold yet. Going once. Going twice. It's going to be 105 to 120 right now. We're going to see 105, 120. It's going to be down there. 105 to 129. We're going to see white Pikmin damage. It's going to be sold to Knapsack at 115%. Cybersands will come out now for the Squadron as Knapsack does win that Pikmin auction. He'll be KO'd by the reigning MVP, and now Malpractice comes out for the Chaos Corp. So a bit underwhelming in the Olimar game as both Olimars will be reduced to 1 total KO. Cybersand's reigning MVP, so we will not see either of those Olimars going crazy. At least the one that does win the leadoff interaction. It's going to be 4 versus 4. We will see a back throw from Malpractice against the reigning MVP. So this is going to be the Amiibo with the most KOs in the regular season this past season. Malpractice against the Amiibo with the most regular season KOs, and that's going to be 2 more from Cybersands. Penumbra is going to come out now for the Chaos Corp. It's 0 to 83 as we are going to see up smash Penumbra at 12, up tilt, up smash again. That's going to be 29 onto Penumbra, forward smash, make it 45. Can the reigning MVP get a hat trick here? Penumbra's already at 77. We see Penumbra coming on right now, up smash 92 to 92. Blurring Blade, Penumbra off stage. We see Cybersands just opting to wait. Forward smash will be parried. Down smash will miss. It's going to be a back throw now. 103 to 104. Cybersands trying to come back on right now. We're going to see a back throw once more from Penumbra, the rookie. 103 to 115. Cybersands comes back on, and it's going to be jab, jab, jab this time, but not the jab, 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 jab. It's just going to be 103 to 126. Down tilt will be teched. 103 to 136. Down tilt went the wrong way, but this back throw here still won't be enough to get rid of Cybersands. 103 to 149. We will see 4th throw now. Still not enough. The reigning MVP survives. He is trying to get a hat trick here, and we're going to see out of the parry another throw. Another survival. 103 to 168. Cybersands coming back on right now. Down tilt, but no up air from Penumbra as it's going to be a trade, and Cybersands will not survive. Starlight comes out now for the Squadron with the revenge KO. So Penumbra is able to break up the potential hat trick, but it's going to be 3 versus 2 with the Squadron in the lead. Nightmare Sword puts 43 already. Up smash going to make it 66 onto Starlight. We will wait as we will see second up smash missing. Starlight opting to go off stage to avoid the up smash. A smart move there from the rookie. It is 16 to 83. We are going to see side B being parried, but oh, she rolled straight into the up smash. 16 to 103 into a forward smash, which gets avoided by the boomerang, and down it right there. Nightmare Sword is going to be KO'd at 33. So Nachos has a 1 versus 3 against the 456 Squadron. It's going to be a 4 throw there. Starlight off stage at 143. We're going to see neutral air. 4 to 153. We see Starlight try to go off stage with that down air. It's going to be up air, but a forward air will end the Zelda. We have a King Deity Ditto now between Nachos and MC Hammer. It is 70 to 0 as we're going to see down smash not landing, doing anything. Neutral air. Gordo will be deflected back. 85-11. It's going to be a forward tilt. 85-19. Gordo 85-13. 36. We will see MC Hammer come back onto the stage right now. Forward tilt parry. This one is going to land 85-46 as we see 98-46. Nachos, he needs to conserve his damage, but never mind. The down smash right there from MC Hammer. The 456 Squadron is going to defeat the Chaos Corp 5-3. So it's a 5-3 victory for the 456 Squadron, as even though Knapsack got that lead-off win, 2 KOs from Cyber Sands, 2 KOs from Starlight, that's able to win it for this team with the reigning MVP. MC Hammer gets the game winner as Tri-Power not needed in this victory. So let me double check real quick. Is this 2 in a row or 3 in a row for the Squadron? Let us see. Let us check. It is going to be scrolling scrolling through. We will see. Let's see. Alrighty. Let's see. How do you make the images so quick? Do you have a whole bunch of images saved already? Do you take a new picture each time? For the thumbnails, I take a new picture after each round. Sometimes the picture itself is made less than an hour before the stream actually starts. And then, 1 AM fun fact. I use Google Slides to make my thumbnails. I'm dead serious. In order to get that black and white text, what I started doing is I started duplicating the text. So one text, another text. I'll do it behind the scenes, maybe in the off-season, how I make my thumbnails. Of course, the way I make my thumbnails changes each season, even in the regular season. But alright, let's see. That is going to be for the 456 Squadron. Trying to check the standings from the last round. It is just going to be back-to-back, so no 3-game win streak quite yet. But alright. We're going to see after this match. That was the 8 and the 9. So coming up next, it is going to be a no mic match. We are going to see the Fabled Fairies at Michael. Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be a no mic match, so there will be no commentary from yours truly, and more than likely this might be the last no mic match. We might go back to a 2-2-2 split in the next round where we do back-to-back break, back-to-back break, back-to-back break. Anyways, we have the Fabled Fairies versus Michael. It's going to be Greg, who we saw Ditto get his second leadoff loss of the regular season, so Greg has the opportunity to get ahead to be the best leadoff in not just his conference, but also the league. It's Greg, House, Nokotan, Kignon, and Doodlebob versus Paragon, Yusiso, Terrence, No Mouth, and Tomini. Let's get started. As mentioned, this is a no mic match, but the Fabled Fairies, they have an opportunity to catch up in the West. Unfortunately for the Fabled Fairies, the Dark League did defeat the Bad Opinion Tellers. They were kind of hoping the game would go the other direction, but the Fabled Fairies can still catch up for a top 2 slot if they get this win here, and heck, if it's a blowout, maybe they even pass the Dark League in differential. This is a no mic match. Your leadoffs are Greg versus Paragon. So Michael is going to upset the Fabled Fairies with a 5-4 win. Let's take a look at what happened here as we see Paragon with the leadoff win. Greg suffers his second leadoff loss of the regular season. House MD, he got 2 KOs, able to shut down Paragon and UC Still, but then his shield was broken against Terrence as he fell all the way down into the waters, so no hat trick from him. Afterwards, the game turns into back and forth as Tommy had a 1 versus 2 for this team. But Doodlebob, we saw multiple missed opportunities with multiple missed up smashes. At some point, those missed up smashes were going to be punished with all the damage building up with the Poison Cloud damage. Ultimately, the up throw was enough to end the game. Michael will pick up their 4th win of the regular season. They are now 4-5, 1 game under 500 as for the Fabled Fairies. This loss helps the Dark League a lot. The Dark League is going to be the best of the West at 7-2. Fabled Fairies, as well as the Bad Opinion Tellers, they are going to be 6-3 at the mid-season points. But Greg, 7-2 in the leadoff, he and Ditto are still going toe-to-toe for the best leadoff across the entire league. But alright, 4 matches remain for this afternoon broadcast. Coming up next, there are 2 teams with 3-game win streaks, and they're going to face off against each other this upcoming round. JG Wentworth versus the Time Zone Squad, then afterwards, Carbon Show's team at the KBs. You're watching the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League on the 1AM channel. Stay tuned for more.
Squad strike. Squad strike.
3 wins in a row. That is the story for both teams entering this round. Welcome back to the Squad Striking Amiibo Draft League as we have JG Wentworth versus the Time Zone Squad. Both teams enter with 5-3 records, with their last 3 games being all wins. We will see Pantwan, Channing Tatum, Nightmare, Slime God, and Raikou on the left side for JG Wentworth, and on the right, Snaketails, Alistor, Sidon, Haim, and Honda for the Time Zone Squad. Only one of these 2 teams can join the Dublin Kings for the longest active win streak in the league. Who will it be? In terms of super important games, this is probably the last of the super important games in this upcoming round, unless you do want to see Your Worst Nightmare versus the Natsuki Lovers. Natsuki Lovers could be a team that gets warm. That's the final game tonight. They are playing Your Worst Nightmare over there, but for now, JG Wentworth versus the Time Zone Squad. Both teams enter with 3-game win streaks. Pantwan versus Snaketails are your leadoffs. That side B from Pantwan will miss, but down B will get the first damage. Second one is going to collide, but no damage. It's going to be 0 to 15 right now, 0 to 28. Snaketails coming back onto the stage right now. It is 0 to 43. We see a switch to Mithra early. Dash attack, going to get some damage on Pantwan right there. We are going to see down smash, down throw into up air from Pantwan. It is 10 to 68 right now, 10 to 82. Snaketails still to Mithra, being thrown off stage, 10 to 93. Snaketails will be hit by a down smash, and she is going to fall short. So here comes Alistor. The Time Zone Squad will fall behind early. It's going to be 29 to 16 as we see a forward air. Forward smash is not going to land right there as we wait. We will see forward smash colliding. It's going to be back throw. It's 55 to 16. Alistor will come back on right now. Alistor currently leads rookies alongside Perspective with 10 KOs in this regular season. It is 84 to 17 as forward smash will miss, but that one is going to get the job done, and Alistor is only at 17, so here comes Channing Tatum. The Ken gets 2 forward smashes, a little forward tilt. It's 0 to 54 already, but a forward smash on retaliation. It's going to be 13 to 59, 13 to 72. We see Alistor with a forward smash, another forward smash, 34 to 72. We wait for Tatum to come back on. No Shuriken combo there. Instead, it's going to be down tilt, 34 to 90 as Alistor returns to the stage, gets a forward smash, 46 to 90, neutral B into a forward throw. Do we see a forward air? We do see a forward air, and Channing Tatum, he is going to get hit with a neutral air, and he's going to fall short. Alistor has 2 KOs already for the Time Zone Squad. That brings him up to 12 KOs so far this regular season. It's 20 to 91. Alistor is one of 2 Amiibo featured on tonight's thumbnail, as the other is 910 for Carbon Show's team. We will see him next, as Alistor's night does end with 2 more KOs for the rookie. So Sidon comes out now for the Time Zone Squad. He was not benched in their win in the previous round after Sidon had accidentally self-destructed. It is 51, 6-7 to 40 right now. We will see Sidon try to jump right there. Does not do anything. The opponent on the other side for JG Wentworth is Nightmare's Mewtwo Nightmare. 83 to 40. We see a forward tilt. 97 to 40 as Boomerang will catch Nightmare right there, giving Sidon some time to close the gap. 108 to 53. It's up smash. Sidon at 73. He will knock down air. Instead, he's going to try downing air now. It is 109 to 74, but a down smash is going to make this 3 versus 2. So here comes Slime God facing off against his former team. It is 12 to 102, but this was never a stage that Slime God played in when he was with this team. He only played back when they were at Kalos Pokemon League. It is 53 to 123. The snooze is going to hit Sidon, and he's going to be KO'd with that down smash. Slime God shows the use of his magic efficiently. It is 53 to 6 as Haim will come out right now, but a smart magic move from this hero as Haim suffers 54 on damage. Flare Blitz will miss right there. It's going to be 65 to 66 as Slime God is able to jump over these Flare Blitzes. Haim, as the Charizard Steel, will come out right now. Down there, it's going to be instead jab, 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 and that's going to be a switch to Squirtle. 65 to 86 right now. 65 to 107, 116, and Hocus Pocus will result in an You don't know what Hocus Pocus is going to do until it happens. It's 75 to 131 as the Time Zone Squad is trying to avoid falling down to a 1 versus 2. It's going to be 75 to 145 as up smash will miss. 77 to 145, and a down smash will make this a 1 versus 2 for Honda. So Honda has 2 KOs if they want to keep the Time Zone Squad's win streak alive, but on the other side, Slime God or Cicada's Byleth Raikou, they are 1 KO away from extending their win streak to 4. It's 118 to 56, 118 to 68. Slime God against his former team, 1 KO so far, 132. But a forward tilt, he's going to be off stage at 141, and Honda will try to go for a Gordo, which will not land. 144 to 68. We wait as we see out of parry. Up tilt is going to miss. We see a forward throw at the missed forward smash. 161 to 68. Honda wait for Slime God to come back on, and the up tilt is going to make it a 1 versus 1. So here comes a rookie against the closer. Sorry, Raikou is a veteran. Honda is the rookie. 34 to 175. Forward tilt, Raikou at 41. It's going to be, we see Honda with a forward throw. 52 to 75. It's going to be a back throw now. 71 to 75. Honda with the up tilt. 83 75. 95 75. Big unanswered damage here, as that is going to be deflection. Both Amiibo are damaged. 112 to 92. We see Gordo, but the up smash right there. Honda will survive the up smash for now. It's 102, 112, and the down tilt out of the parry. Honda is going to get the 1 versus 2 for the Time Zone Squad, as their win streak extends to 4 in a row. They win this one 5 to 4. Pantwan gets the leadoff win. We see Alistar with 2 KOs. We see Nightmare Sidon trading KOs. Slime God gets 2 against his former team to make it a 1 versus 2. But Raikou can't finish the job as she gets out damaged by Honda, the rookie closer. The Time Zone Squad will advance to, I believe, a 6-3 record now. 6-3 at the midseason point. JJ Wentworth will fall down to 5-4 as their 3-game win streak does get snapped, but they join the Dublin Kings for having the longest active win streak of 4. The Time Zone Squad and Dublin Kings do not play each other in the regular season, by the way, so we could potentially see these win streaks go all the way. So the Time Zone Squad, 6-3, life without Crony, life without Pancakes, life without AI Sonic, and things are moving smoothly. Keep in mind, there is a Byleth on this team, Ascent MLL, but he got benched a little while ago, with Honda being that closer. But life without 2 of their core 3 members from last season, it's starting to be smooth. Sure, the leadoff game might not be the most consistent, but Alistar has shown himself to be one of the best rookies in the Squad Strike Middle Draft League and what is considered to be one of the biggest win-win trades of the offseason. Mind ya, the Time Zone Squad traded away Nokotan to the Fabled Fairies because they did not have any draft picks left after making some other trades. They trade Nokotan to the Fabled Fairies to get a 2nd round pick. Nokotan has on pace to have a career best season with that team, but Alistar, the rookie, 12 kills already as the Time Zone Squad does win 4 in a row. As for JG Wentworth, we'll see if they can get a bounce back win, but they play the 456 Squadron. Time Zone Squad in the next round, they're going to be at Your Worst Nightmare. That's going to be a good cross-conference game right there. Alright, coming up next, we just saw the Shining Dark Pit. Let's take a look at the Shining Pit from the thumbnail 910. Him and his Carbon Show's team takes on the best team in the league in the KBs. Oh no. If you had to face the KBs, you might as well circle that on your schedule because you are doomed. You are doomed. Aside from JG Wentworth, JG Wentworth is the only team to have defeated the KBs so far this regular season, but we'll see if the KBs can extend their regular season record to 8-1, or if they'll fall back down to 7-2. Carl Magnus, Sauce Alder, first 2 for Carbon Show's team. 910 leads the team with 11 KOs so far. He is the highest Pit or Dark Pit with 11 KOs among the character. We see Starless and Bob near the very end. Carbon Show's team is on an unfortunate win streak right now as Bob, he has not been getting too many closing opportunities that are fair, and the fair ones he does get, he simply can't close them. On the other side, we are going to see the KBs. Madam M, one of the better leadoffs so far this regular season. We're going to see Criminal in slot 2. He leads this team in KOs. I believe he has, I want to say, 12 entering this round. In the 3rd slot, we're going to see the other part of what could be the best duo in the league right now. On one half of the duo is the Criminal, but on the other side is the Throat Goat. Staples is Olimar Throat Goat. I believe right now they have a combined 21 or 22 KOs so far, but we'll see what this best duo does. in the fourth slot, it's going to be Joe's Ryu Talk is Cheap. Let's find that Ryu real quick. A great pickup from this team, as he did win a championship with the Novas 2 seasons ago. The Novas, I don't want to say too much, but they haven't really been the same since they won the championship. Honestly, since this point last season. Because mind ya, last season, the Novas were 7-2 at the midway point, but they collapsed, finishing 9-9. The Novas right now are league worst 1-7 as they enter this round. We're going to see the Novas after this match, by the way. But Soy Sauce's Link, the first overall pick in the draft, has been a great closer for this team already, getting so many game-winning kills that Talk is Cheap can't get. But the KBs are the best team in the Squad Dragon Amiibo Draft League right now. We are going to see Carl Magnus, Sauce Alger, 910, Starless, and Bob for Carbon Show's team against Madam M, Criminal, Throat Goat, Talk is Cheap, and Last Dream. Carbon Show's team is on a massive skid right now. I think they've currently lost 5 or 6 games in a row. Carl Magnus will be the leadoff against Madam M. We're going to see the up throw from Magnus. That's going to be the first damage right there. It's 15-25 as Magnus goes for a fireball. That's going to be traded with the down tilt, 40-36. We see down throw to forward air, 63-36. Afterwards, it is going to be Magnus coming back up onto the stage, 72-36. Magnus on stage once again, 72, but a back throw once more, 81-36. We see Magnus on stage once more. It is going to be forward smash being parried into a forward smash from Magnus, 81-59, 81-78. After the mid-charge fireball does hit Madam M, we are going to see 81-78 still, forward tilt, Magnus at 95, it's going to be 95-78. We see Magnus get back up, get up attack, it's going to be 95-90. Half fireball will be paired right there, so will the small fireball, but the third one will get landing. But Carl Magnus, he was trying to charge the fireball, but he left himself exposed to the forward smash as Madam M does get the leadoff win, and Sauce Ultra with the revenge KO. So here comes Criminal. Aside from Papaya, if we ignored Papaya in the Squad Dragon Amiibo Draft League, this would be the most KOs on a single Amiibo right now entering this round. It is 24, and Sauce Ultra, you got to be kidding me! Sauce Ultra was going to self-destruct, but Criminal saves him, and in return, Sauce Ultra picks up his second KO of the match. So Throat Goats will come out now for the KBs, but that is a mistake, corrected by another mistake, as Sauce Ultra will survive. It is 78-89-0, so it's 99-0. We see Sauce Ultra. He was given extra life, and he takes extra life. We see Throat Goat finally taking some damage here. It's going to be 29-40. Sauce Ultra is now 1 KO away from having a hat trick if he also wants. It's 123, 125-45. We are going to see off smash not landing. It's going to be neutral air as 125-60. And a forward smash. Sauce Ultra, after being saved from the self-destruct, he has a hat trick. And that's 3 KOs against the KBs. The best team in the Squad Dragon Amiibo Draft League is down 4-2. It's 125-41 as this Dr. Mario is correctly spacing this Ryu. 6-7 already onto the Ryu. We're going to side B. That's going to miss from the Ryu. 125-6-7. Pill interrupting fireball, but the Hadouken does break through a Pill. It's going to be side B being shielded. Sauce Ultra with the forward tilt. 125-78. Don't tell me Sauce Ultra is going to get. He will not get a 4KO performance. Only a hat trick. But here comes 910. They have a one-stock lead against the best team in the league as we see the pit going off stage. It is 2-95. 3-95. It's going to be neutral air. Talk is cheap at 107. We see the fireball getting some damage there. So does the Hadouken, 31-107. The pit tries to reflect the fireball but does not do anything. Focus punch will not land either. It is 31-121. Make it 49-121. 64-121 as we see the Hadouken, 76-121. This Ryu is slowly racking up damage against 910. It is 105-121, 119-121. Can Talk is Cheap get a second kill here? He will! So Talk is Cheap does even the score. Starless will come out right now. Starless is, you could argue that Starless is the weak link for this Carbon Show's team as he has been struggling so far this regular season. He'll get a KO there. And Last Dream, the first overall pick in the draft, has a 1 versus 2 for the KBs. It is 46 to 41, 46 to 59. We're going to see up smash, Starless at 65, down air, 65 to 83, down air again. It's a weird angle, last stage off stage, and he is going to fall short. Carbon Show's team walks into the Unova Pokemon League, and they upset the best team in the league as they're going to win this one 5 to 3. You've got to be kidding me. Sauce Aldra with a hat trick. He should have been dead after the first KO, but Criminal saves him as Sauce Aldra is able to single-handedly take down the best duo in the league. Talk is Cheap gets 2 KOs to try to make it a 1 versus 2. Sorry, not a 1 versus 2, but a 2 versus 2, but Starless finishes the job with 2 KOs. He heard people talking about him struggling, so he decides not to struggle with 2 KOs, including that game winner. For once, Bob is not needed as the rest of the team does put in some work together, but Carbon Show's team will pick up their 3rd win of the regular season. They win this one 5 to 3, and hey, would you look at that? Last season, Carbon Show's team was 3-15. Here at the midway point, they are only 3-6. Can Carbon Show's team be able to outperform the record from last season? We'll see. Maybe this team can get hot. We'll just have to see. That Western Conference, I'm telling you, one of those teams near the bottom is going to get hot, get warm, and they're going to go on a massive win streak to make it into the playoffs. The second half of the season is coming up soon. But alright, 2 matches remain, and speaking of teams near the bottom of the standings, we're going to see the Novas as they face Detroit. Detroit has won back-to-back games with Luckman's Joker having 2 KOs each in the last 2 games. Love Foolish, what a great surprise. We're going to see Novas versus Detroit, and in the last game of the night, Your Worst Nightmare versus the Natsuki Lovers. Oh, that is the wrong button. Whoops. Stay tuned, because when we come back, 2 matches remain. There are going to be some fun matches to end round number 9. More cross-conference action. You're watching the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League on the 1AM channel.
Squad Strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, and what do I want to talk about for this game here? I say we start by talking about the Novas first. The Novas are a league worst 1-7. They beat the Dublin Kings in the first round, and they haven't won since. They are currently on pace to have the worst regular season in franchise history, and this comes as a big shock as the Novas have been to the playoffs for the last 3 seasons in a row, including being the number 1 seed overall in season 3 and 4. Of course, last season, they started off 7-2, had a massive 2-7 collapse to only finish 9-9, but they did get that first round series win to at least make it to the second round of the playoffs, but this is just getting sad and depressing for the Novas. Diabell's having a career worst season right now. The rest of the roster are going to be meh. It's him, Valrex, and A+ to B. But on the other side, let's talk about Detroit real quick. Detroit is starting off on a rough start, but they have won back-to-back games. And if they can win this one right here, then all of a sudden, they're going to be 1 game under 500. After starting off, they would be like, let's see. They would be 4-5 after starting off 1-5, so that could be some good uplifting promise for Detroit. The Madman made his debut the other day for Detroit, getting that leadoff win. The rest of the roster will consist of Farmed, Pancakes, Love Foolish, and Hero Brian, as the Joker, trained by Luckman, has had 2 KOs in each of the last 2 games. Let's see if that keeps going. With that said about Diabell's though, she has gotten leadoff wins in the last 2 games, so we'll see what she does here. But Diabell's versus the Madman are going to be your leadoffs. After this game, by the way, the last game of the night is going to be Your Worst Nightmare versus the Natsuki Lovers. Let's kick things off as side B will miss from the Madman. Jab, jab, jab. It's 12-20 because of down air from Diabell's did get some damage. We see up smash into up air, but the up air does miss. 21-43. It's 32-43 as the Madman. That's a critical down smash right there from the Madman. Are you insane? It is 68-43. We see a jab into forward smash, and the Madman gets rid of Diabell's immediately. Man, will come out right now for the Novas. Detroit might have found themselves a savior in the leadoff category. It's going to be 1-91, 94, and we're going to see kaboom! That is 33 damage boosted by the Oomph as we see up next. It's going to be the Madman. Down smash will miss, 33-109, as he is being slightly out damaged by this Olimar. The Madman, he loves to go for magic spells similar to Slime God. We'll see what he does here or there, but he'll be KO'd by the 4th match. But here comes Farmed. This Detroit team feels more lively than they did a few rounds ago. It is 54-12, as that is going to be a little bit of white Pikmin from the grab. It's going to be 54-59. Farmed, taking 59 unanswered damage already. He is going to get the side B to break through to Pikmin. We see side B again. That one's going to miss against Meh. It's going to be side B once more. 84-59 as Farmed. He is going to take some Pikmin damage there, but a down smash will get rid of the Olimar. It's him. It's him. Panger's Dr. Mario coming out for the Novas. It is 0-82 as a Doc tries to go for a forward smash. 14-82. We see a back throw. 23-82. Forward smash will be spot dodged right there. 49-82, and Farmed is starting to get back into his MVP caliber form. Down tilt, up air, 82-90. The Dr. Mario tornado come back onto the stage. Up smash, weird angle. Farmed will survive. 82-109. We wait as we see forward throw. The former MVP should be able to survive this. He does come back on, but out of the parry. Another forward throw. Farmed. He will come back on, avoiding the pills, but forward tilt will shut down Farmed. So it's going to be forward tilt right now. The Novas are currently tied right now in terms of Amiibo, but they are down in percent as it's him. Will be KO'd right there. He's going to fall short against Pancakes. So out comes Valrex for the Novas. A couple of seasons ago, when the Novas acquired Valrex in a mid-season trade from, at the time, Very Dog's team. This was a move that elevated them up to superstar status. Valrex was struggling with his former team, while we saw the Novas just elevate him and get to the playoffs in 3 consecutive seasons. Pancakes is going to be at 91%. Back in that same season, Pancakes won the MVP. He's going to get hit by an out smash. It is 66-115 as we see Pancakes taking his time. He's going to get shielded, forward smash shield, but this one is going to land. It's going to be 2 versus 2, but here comes one of the other hot new trends for Detroit, Love Foolish. It's 84-6. We see down tilt. Do we see up smash? We do see the up smash. It's 106-13. Up smash. That's going to put Love Foolish halfway towards our send, but a forward smash That's going to put him just a sliver away from having Arsene available. We are going to see forward tilt, and at 67%. Not quite yet, but this up throw will activate Arsene. It's 118 to 78. We see gun. It's going to be down throw into up air. Up air will hit Love Foolish as half of Arsene is consumed. And Valorex has 2 KOs to make this a 1 versus 2 for the Novas. Down B from Herobrine will get rid of Valorex. It's going to be A+ to me versus Herobrine. We see down smash. It's 15, 28 to 12. Herobrine had gotten the game winner in the previous round against the Chaos Corp. Let's see if we can get one more here as he is out damaging this Byleth. 70 to 23. Down smash. 82 to 23. Detroit is trying to win 3 games in a row. It's 96 to 23. 96 to 33. We see down tilt. Side B not going to do anything quite yet. Side B there. Herobrine at 65. Another side special. Herobrine will be hit. He needs to go low, and he uses a DAD to get around instead. 96 to 97. Forward air. Do we see up tilt? 113 to 100. It's going to be down smash. A+ to me will be off stage. We see Herobrine waiting. He's going to go for a back throw here. 137 to 101. A+ to B will return to the stage as we see jab. 137 to 111. And this could be bad positioning for Herobrine right here. He will drop down. He'll be hit by a side B. He is going to survive though. 137 to 132 as for tilt. He will not survive that. The Novas will snap their 7-game losing streak as they will win this one 5 to 4. So unfortunately for Detroit, it does not become a 3-game win streak. They're going to drop another one here. So I believe Detroit will now fall down to 3-6. But we will see the Novas rise up to 2-7, their first win since defeating the Dublin Kings all the way back in round 1. It was going to be back and forth, but then Valorex gets 2 KOs. After those 2 KOs, back and forth, Herobrine with 1 versus 2. Took care of Valorex, had big damage against a Byleth early on, but just couldn't finish the job quite yet. Alright, those are going to be 2 teams towards the bottom. Of course, in the second half, somebody could, somebody could just go on a crazy run, but to think, if we took the second half of the regular season from the Novas last season and the first half here, the Novas would be a combined 4-14. But hear me out. What if this year is opposite year? Hear me out. The Novas go from 7-2 to 2-7. What if the Novas are just pulling an opposite prank on us? What if they're going to go from like 2-7 to 7-2 and finish 9-9 this season? I swear, the Novas finish 9-9. I don't even know what I'm going to do. I think I wouldn't even be surprised. I don't think. But alright. 1 game remains, 2 this afternoon. It's going to be Your Worst Nightmare versus the Natsuki Lovers. Let's head straight there as the Natsuki Lovers are in a similar position to Detroit. The Natsuki Lovers, similarly to Detroit, have won back-to-back games. They're trying to make it 3 in a row, but unlike where they faced Nova's a weaker team, they are going to face Your Worst Nightmare, and they have one of the better rookies of this season. Eden, though, struggling in the leadoff, only 3 and 5 in that category. He's going to be the leadoff once more as Your Worst Nightmare was trying to aggressively pursue Miyuki from the Bad Opinion Tellers. Duke Fizzle, the general manager, ultimately declined the trade offers. We'll see if any trade offers do get made from Your Worst Nightmare if they make a trade before the deadline. The trade deadline is an hour before round 13 starts. Perspecta, King Raru will be 2 and 3 for Your Worst Nightmare. 4th will be Chroma, and the closer, as usual, Shion. As for the other side, for the last game of the evening, it is going to be the Natsuki Lovers. We once more see Fred in his leadoff capacity. Slot number 2, let's find slot 2 real quick, as that should be Ilernia, Beta Dudes' Violet. The rookie had a hat trick in the previous round for Natsuki Lovers' win over who they beat. I'm trying to remember who the Natsuki Lovers beat. I think it was someone around their level, or maybe it was someone higher. They had defeated the Ditto Burritos. They were defending champions, who are struggling right now. Eden, I don't trust you anymore, but I also don't have better options, so I mean, I feel like maybe someone in the bench could be a leadoff, but thing is, that's one thing that sucks about the preseason sometimes. Like, the preseason is so long ago, I can't exactly just treat these games like the preseason anymore. Because if you fall behind, you're falling behind in a real game. Anyway, slot 3, we're going to see back-to-back. We saw 1 soy sauce Amiibo. We're going to see another soy sauce right now. This is going to be Doomed Yuri. Let's find that Doomed Yuri real quick. And let's insert a Doomed Yuri as, oh no, Doomed Yuri is going to be doomed to be the next color over. So Doomed Yuri gonna be in the white and blue alternate color scheme. We usually see that for Amazon Lily, Blood Flame, and Aegislash. So Doomed Yuri gonna be wearing something different this time. Fifth and finally though, it is gonna be Frandy Zelda Wanda. Let's find out Zelda real quick. Here she is. Here she comes. The rookie is once again the closer. Alright, final game of the night. Your Worst Nightmare versus the Natsuki Lovers. This Natsuki Lovers team could potentially be hot. Eden, though, Eden is expected to be the anti-Olimar solution, but the anti-Olimar has not really been doing too well in exterminating Olimars. It's Eden versus Fred in the leadoffs. Eden will get the first damage here. It's going to be 12 to 15, 31 to 15 as Fred. Blue pigment damage going to be onto here. It is 43, 46 to 44. We are going to see as it is going to be, we see forward tilt. It's going to be up tilt actually out of that parry. Up special will be parried 69 to 60. We see up next down air, but parried. The wing will be active for Eden here. It's 80 to 73 as we see forward smash. Not going to land. The current pigment order for Fred right now is going to be red, red, yellow as he is off stage. That's going to be red, getting some damage there. It's 102 to 87 as Fred. He will miss that forward smash right there. Up smash will miss. Down air from Eden. It's going to be forward tilt, and Eden gets the leadoff win against Fred. That's going to put him at 4-5 at the halfway point of the regular season. Ilernia comes out now for the Natsuki Lovers. This rookie Byleth had a hat trick in the previous round against the Ditto Burritos. Let's see what does happen here though. It's going to be a forward smash to get rid of Eden. So here comes Perspecta. She is trying to race with Nightmare's Dark Pit Alistor to become one of the best rookies of this season. It is 16 to 47. We see forward smash 35-47 as Neutral B is going to be spot dodged. 47 each, 4 versus 4. Neutral B will put Ilernia at 6-7. We see side B being shielded. Neutral B is going to miss. Is 58 to 73. We see up throw. After the up throw, down B will miss from Perspecta. Does she go for one here? She does go for a down B. That is going to hit the rookie Violet, and that's going to be 110 to 94 after the forward air. Perspecta goes for a forward throw now. 110 to 107. Neutral B, and that will be enough for the KO. So the Depression comes out with a revenge KO. This game has been back and forth so far. It's going to be 0 to 31 as Your Worst Nightmare is playing from slightly ahead at least. King Raru comes out for Your Worst Nightmare. Jocelyn's Link, who already put 66, 74, 4 throws. Does go off stage? Does not go high. He goes low instead. It is 6, 18 to 82, make it 32 to 94 as the Link tries going for the side B. It's going to be 45 to 104. We wait and we see a forward smash right there. That's going to make it 3 versus 2, and King Raru improving his percent lead. Doomed Yuri, who is not doomed right now. She is just Yuri, but we can't confuse her with Yuri, so legally she is just undoomed Yuri. It is 83 to 18, 83 to 27, 83-42 as we're going to see 83-53. We see a dash attack, and Doomed Yuri already at 76. Yeah, ignore that whole thing about undoomed. She is doomed to fall short. King Raru has erupted for 2 KOs for Your Worst Nightmare, making it a 1 versus 3 for the Natsuki Lovers. It is 83 to 21. We see Wanda coming on right now, 83 to 34. We will see forward smash right there. Wanda, the rookie, is off stage, and a down air will get rid of King Raru right there. So Chroma, she has the opportunity to win this game for Your Worst Nightmare. It is 0 to 81. The Pyra comes back on the stage right now. We see special, and that's going to be the game-winning KO for Your Worst Nightmare. They get a good bounce back here as they're going to win this one 5 to 3. Alright folks, and that's going to do it for tonight, as this game was going to be beautiful back and forth action, but King Raru gets 2 KOs before being clipped against Wanda. Chroma gets the game winner for Your Worst Nightmare, as this Your Worst Nightmare squad, I believe, they are still trying to compete in that crowded Eastern Conference, but Your Worst Nightmare is going to be 5 and 4. I believe, let's see, let's take a look at those 5 and 3 teams real quick. We saw, let's see, Buffalo versus Holy Army. I think Buffalo had been the Holy Army, right? Or was it Holy Army being Buffalo? I'll double check that real quick. I know the Kings won, the Chaos Corp, they had played 456. No, the Squadron had been the Chaos Corp, I want to say. Yeah, the Chaos Corp lost, JG Wentworth lost, so Your Worst Nightmare depending on differential, there's a good chance they might be able to sneak into a playoff slot here at the halfway point. But that's going to do it for today, as in about 17 minutes, the NFL preseason starts. I'm going to go watch, but more importantly, I am hungry. I'm going to make myself a cheeseburger. So no introductions, no outros, nothing like that. We will see you either tomorrow afternoon or Saturday evening for round 10 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. But guess what, folks? We are already halfway done with the regular season to season number 6. How fun! The standings and all that will be posted throughout the game, some other stuff, but I am really hungry. I'm gonna go get some food. Y'all have a nice one. We'll see you next time.